Oh, I should have timed that.
Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Battleborn. Where the heck am I?
I'm going to time this. 3. Okay, right. His 1, 2, 3 isn't even in seconds. It's not in time with the in-game
Danny,
timers.
you were right there. I was about to say I was gonna.
Oh.
Okay. You killed
Sorry, I see an enemy and I just hit clothesline.
Yeah, but I thought you were in the wrong opposite direction.
Like in real life, clotheslining people is very entertaining.
Oh, there's a guy. I've lost already.
Same. Oh, I think there's enemies up by our thing. I'm level 10 now.
Okay, I'm poisoning that guy and then I'm going back up.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna stay by the point, okay?
Yeah.
Wherever the point is, I have no idea where the point is. What is this map?
It's the centre. I think you've already gone past it. Where I am at.
Okay. Gosh, like what is this level? This level has been...
It's a lot of stairs. That's all
like
it is.
The previous levels were well designed for...
Well, this isn't poorly designed. This is the only one that's giving you turrets in, like, sensible places.
Oh, I'm level 10. Okay, increase the maximum health of Fungus Among Us mushrooms, or Fungus Among Us deals damage over time to enemies in range. You know, it'd be good if my ultimate could actually hurt, so I'm going to do that. Oh, good.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, so Duel Academy, the place where sociopaths go to learn how to duel. Which, like, they don't learn in the game.
Well, to be fair, in Tag Force 2, instead of learning in lessons, what they instead do is get sent down into dangerous underground mines where they get attacked by monsters.
Okay.
And strange rogue Ku Klux Klan members.
But, hear me out here, right? So, more of my lessons have been about curry.
You want to know? You want to know the one Yu-Gi-Oh game which actually had teaching in it? Again, the Game Boy Advance one. You had pop quizzes on cards and such and tactics.
Oh, no, you get quizzes. You never get taught anything about the quizzes.
And you do, what is it, duel trials, where you have to like give little tests to see how do you accomplish this in a time limit.
You don't get that, but you get like
the Game Boy Advance game, for all its fault in the fact that it only has like 10 people to duel in the entire game, over and over and doing nothing but that. It did actually try to emphasise, you're at school, learn stuff. Here, bless you. We're going to teach you this stuff.
Yeah, no, this game has quizzes, right? And you have, like, trial duels, which was funny because it's like, it's time for the trial duel after the pop quiz. And I was against a Slifer Red guy when, you know, I've been beating up the entire Obelisk Dorm for fun.
I know, some of the Cypher Red guys can be stronger than the Obelisk Blue. Like the guy who uses 6 Samurai, that jerk.
Honestly, the group that I've actually had the hardest time fighting is Ra Yellow. Some of those Ra Yellow guys, like, God, they are a nightmare to fight.
Miko, it's so weird you trying to have the personality of everyone else.
Well, he is the Hive Mind character, so...
But why is the Hive Mind's sole personality crazy?
Because Battleborn. It's haha, funny Borderlands humour. Haha, like us, please. We are really bad at writing. I think that's really what it boils down to.
Humour can be summed up in one kind.
Like, they just can't write. Which is kind of sad, given...
Oh, nuts. Oh, wait, no, I can just jump up here.
Like, you know, they have an entire department dedicated to writing, and they can't.
That actually reminds me of Super Butter Bun's Remember Me video. Super Butter Bun's being this girl who loves, like, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy sort of thing. Her love of Kingdom Hearts mostly comes from actually the absurdity of it, because she's aware that the director just comes up with things on the fly, and she's always excited to see what new twist happens, because it is utter chaos, and she loves it for that.
I mean, that is pretty much the main reason to like Kingdom Hearts, because it
on
is...
a plot basis, yeah.
Yeah. Because its plot is hot garbage.
But yeah, but she did a video on Remember Me, ironically a game that people have mostly forgotten.
Yeah. I think I actually remember that.
Yeah, it was the game Capcom were pushing. Well, the director was mainly pushing. Capcom didn't actually do too much for it. About the girl who could go into people's memories and alter it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. She ended up praising the game on its gameplay aspect and criticising the story. And she says, but for some strange reason, the creators decided to focus on the story element of this game because they've since made the Life is Strange series. And she had a long series of complaints about Life is Strange.
I just don't find it that interesting. Also, it is terribly written.
A plot summary is pretty great. Hey, really, the moral choice of the game isn't much of a moral choice. It's a choice between coochies or everyone dying.
Yeah. What was I complaining about? Oh yeah, they don't teach you anything.
Yeah.
They have these quizzes, but like at no point in any of the classes do you learn anything from those quizzes. Which makes no sense.
What makes no sense is that we're doing better defending the point as a healer and a guy who can only attack things by charging into them violently.
Yes. He is also a melee-only character. I don't think he's got any ranged options. Actually, I think one of his level 10 talents means he can shoot a fireball when his ult is active with his weakest attack, and it does 50 damage.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that sums that up.
The more these characters talk, the less I like them.
Yeah. You just turn off your ears, Liam, and it'll be fine.
It's like, it's like they just came up with designs purely for... Like, I know you're not supposed to judge a character by its design, but it's weird that all these characters act the same despite their design.
You say that. You're not supposed to judge a character by its design, but a design is essential for the characters.
Like, there's elements which you sort of think, oh, well, this character dresses themselves, you'd think, so clearly their dress sense would probably be a presentation of their character.
Yes.
To a degree.
As it is in real life. And then...
Although I must admit, there's a surprising amount of people who dress in an almost gothic black sort of fashion, which are surprisingly chipper.
Yes.
Which you wouldn't think, but...
Black isn't a sad colour anymore, that's the thing. Like, if you wear black, you're not some emo edgelord, really. Most people have kind of gotten over that. You can usually tell an emo edgelord based on their body language. I think body language is one of the main things as well. None of these characters really possess the right body language for their personality.
Like Miko's here. Does this seem crazy to you?
Yeah. And like Alani and Diandi, like Alani's like a very graceful monk type, and yet she's the exact same. Diandi is graceful. She's supposed to be elegant, and yet she's the same. Boss.
Phoebe seems very posh, and yet her character is...
Marquise and Phoebe are both supposed to be like posh, rich people. This is very dramatic for
We haven't had a mini-boss in this. It's kind of weird.
I think at this point they were...
Foreman Grau. He kind of looks like the same as the guy who was in the charge of the prison, but just a different colour.
He probably is.
Where is he?
Oh, I think he's up... Oh, he's over here. Oh, wow. He broke that quick. And all that damage was literally just from an Inferno trap.
What, the damage he's received?
Yeah. He's gonna... Oh, he's gone invincible.
Oh. Thought you just took him into a ring.
I did activate my ultimate, which creates a ring. What is that?
You're basically just Infernate.
Sure?
I'm not wrong, am I?
I don't know what the hell's happening, but I'm just gonna punch these things. Did that say Foreman's... Oh, it's his Phantom. I thought it said his Pokemon.
Well, I stabbed a few things. Wow, this is really rather coincidental. You mistook that at that exact moment. I stabbed something purple and glowing.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to kill the purple glowing things. I don't know where the other purple glowing things are.
Well, there's one here, isn't it?
Oh, is he about to explode? He's about to explode.
Oh.
Oh, that didn't actually really do that much.
I ended up taking a left.
I'm just going to stand here and punch him until he goes invincible again. Amazing, he's gone invincible again. Isn't this thrilling gameplay? I'm literally just walking up and punching him.
Well, I don't think just managed to
get back down.
To him. Yeah.
Well, it seems El Dragon is useful against really stupid boss AI. So that's something.
Oh, those phantoms are quite hard when they're next to one another. They actually buff one another from the looks of it.
Okay.
Because there was a beam of energy going between the two of them.
I assume that's also how they do damage.
No,
he's going to explode.
You got more tagful stuff to mention, or?
Yeah. Give me a sec. I'm going to sit here and punch him in the dick. Oh no, he turned around. It's going for the ass now.
Well, that's because I dropped the mushroom. He turned around.
Well, he's dead. That was exciting.
Because I upgraded my mushroom to do damage.
Ah, yes.
I have to decide who to actually play as for the last thing. Like, I like playing as Miko, but I've kind of been turned off in the fact that he's just revealed himself to be literally the same as just about everyone else.
Everyone is the same as everyone else. That's the problem, Liam. I'm probably going to play.
I feel I've played. Who are you playing as?
I'm probably going to play as Deandy.
I feel like I've played as Boulder a lot, but I also like Boulder a lot.
Oh, everything's exploding.
Phoebe was pretty fun, but I didn't think I was very good as Phoebe.
I think Phoebe's weird because, like, she's not bad, but you're going the wrong way, by the way.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a dramatic scene where everything's falling apart.
Boom!
Someone just shoot at us?
Oh gosh, character's slow. Well, it's just a very long corridor.
Escape.
Hold on, I forgot my keys. Let me just go back.
There are bullets being shot, but they completely miss. Guys,
you're being shot by stormtroopers.
I'm stood here. What? What did he say? You hear?
Oh, I got stuck on a railing. Ah! Da, 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 da.
Oh, I could have just gone on myself. Yeah, the lessons are literally pointless.
Yep.
It's just, funny. In the first 7 days, it's fine, because they give you cards. They all suck, but they give you cards.
Yeah.
That are designed to fit in with your Umi deck that you start off with. Which didn't matter, because I had already completely replaced my deck.
Which is impressive, because it took me ages to in Tag Force 2.
I literally just got lucky with, like, one pack, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, a Dark Magician deck is now impossible to build in this, because you have to open, like, 5 different packs. Dark Magician Girl and a bunch of the transformations are from the Effect Monster packs.
Yeah.
Dark Magician is from the normal Monster pack. Thank you, game.
So that didn't save our... Wait, hold on. We need to check our gears and such anyway.
That was exciting. It just... It's going to do that for the next level, you understand?
I mean, given how much it lagged, yeah. Yeah, so I am really unsure. I like playing as Miko, but I don't know, the more he talks, the less I like him. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, no, that was sums up Battleborn.
Because Boulder I really like, but I've played as him a lot because we end up having to redo just about every level I've used him on for some reason.
Yeah.
Because both the levels we did him on were the defense pawn point levels. And I ended up replaying him a lot off screen as well because I did like several goes to off screen to.
Have we opened a loot box on screen?
I think you opened one, but might as well do it now. I mean, this episode is only 40 minutes long otherwise.
Oh, I got some stuff for Fawn. Femhands. How nice of them to give it to me.
And Phoebe's pretty cool, but I'm not sure I was any good with her.
Phoebe's weird.
Didn't feel like I was doing particularly well in that level. You ended up doing most of the work. You were Deande for that level as well, weren't you?
Yeah.
So who do you think I should go with out of those three?
I think Boulder.
You mind going through my gear and seeing what's better?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
You can actually I'm seeing too far away to probably read a lot of this stuff. Yeah, you never learn, but you get cards, but only for a few days.
Yeah, but then the quiz is about a bunch of like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, but like you've not been taught any of this, which is kind of just rude, really.
Yeah, the GBA game did it a lot better than that, I feel.
Yeah,
they actually tried to make it feel like a school. Like, you could study that stuff off, in your lead up. They'll warn you when you've got a quiz coming up and such.
Yeah. This, it's written on your calendar.
And they give you the quiz, and they give you, like, the material effectively to read up on it.
And it's getting rid of the greens, because they're useless. They just take up space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my biggest issue with Alexis is she doesn't even know how to use her own cards.
I've had that same issue with Blair.
Yeah.
Admittedly, she keeps playing Maiden of Love in defense position even though she's got the Cupid card in her hand because she doesn't want to take damage, which makes sense. But the whole point of Maiden of Love is to take damage. It has to in order to get its effects off. And for some reason with her... okay, this is kind of my fault because I added it into her deck. For some reason, with her Flying Angel card, instead of summoning, say, another Flying Angel or DD Warrior Lady, like she used to, because I added in a pretty good fairy card into her deck, the Cheerleader, which buffs all fairy monsters by 400 attack points, including itself, but it only has 100 attack, 100 defense, and prevents the enemy from targeting the Cheerleader if there's another fairy monster on the field. Good card, usually. But for some reason, she'll play out even if there's a second monster ready to attack.
Liam, do you want 8% attack damage, 4% attack speed, and then bonus stacking attack damage based on every melee hit? Or 9% attack damage, 208 max health, and then 9% attack damage based on current health percentage?
Because I've got the shield to defend myself with, I can actually keep track of my health a lot better.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel the symbiotic gauntlet works better.
It gives you more health.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. But at the same time, he doesn't have natural overshield, which might be bad for it, but... Yeah, it's funny how the AI doesn't seem to be aware... It seems like they have a base AI for a lot of characters, but then they made unique decks for a lot of the original characters based off what they actually use. And then it doesn't work for him.
That should be fine. Yeah,
I mean, of course, Alexis is the problem that she uses, the cyber dancer deck.
She doesn't know how to use Cyber Skater. Her fusion, her signature card. She can't use it properly. The enemy had a field where they had stolen, I think it was my twin-headed Thunder Dragon, because Sod's Law, that's the strongest, just flat-out base attack monster in both our decks.
Yeah.
Somehow. And they put another creature on the field. So of course our Cyber Skater's attack was doubled.
Yeah.
Which meant it was enough to kill the enemy monster. So instead, she attacks the other creature because it's got lower attack, which then means Thunder Dragon kills our monster.
Yep.
And
That's how it works.
Oh my God, Alexis, you absolute idiot. This is literally your own deck, and you don't know how to use it. And it really annoyed me, because then it took like 10 more fights to actually beat those people, and we were winning.
Yeah, and similar thing. Blair will have Marshmallow in her deck and White Magician Picaro. And she'll put White Magician Picaro in defense mode before putting Marshmallow down. Marshmallow is her last resort card. But on the plus side, she did do something that I did think was pretty interesting, in that Blair didn't sacrifice Marshmallow. She sacrificed Thunder Nian instead to summon her, I think it was Dark Magician Girl that I put in her deck.
Interesting.
Instead of Marshmallow, which admittedly makes sense. It was face down, so it hadn't yet cast its effect. And
I want to be...
Although she does keep flipping up, say, she'll flip up the Injection Fairy Lily.
Yeah.
Blowing up my Thunder Nian. I've got she's only got 2 non-light monsters in her entire deck. which are fun, which are Injection Fairy Lily because it goes well with her healing deck strategy.
Yep.
And Dark Magician Girl because she has Magician Circle in her deck, and Dark Magician Girl is basically the best card you can really get out with 2,000.
There are 3 cards I want to remove from Alexis's deck.
I want to remove Defense Maiden from Blair's deck because it never comes into use. Every other card of hers has a purpose, but Defense Maiden, she puts it down as her priority over every card
And then
never uses it. Because Defense Maiden makes you target Maiden of Love, but that means she'd take more damage.
Yeah. These are the cards that Alexis has. One of them, the best of these 3 cards I want to remove, and the only reason I debate whether I would remove it or not is because it has actually won matches,
Yeah.
is the Princess card
Princess Tsurugi.
that can attack life points. Not Princess Tsurugi.
Oh, the other princess.
The other one. The other one.
Okay. Well,
She's like 750 attack points, can attack the opponent's life points directly.
Okay.
The only reason that's useful is because I've got the A forces,
Yeah.
which buffs up all the warriors based by 200 attack points for every warrior and
And it can attack life points, so it's actually pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. But it's still not good, and she doesn't play it often.
Yeah.
I've had times where she's had... The other one is the Princess of Tsurugi, because it's just not good for her deck.
No.
And I've had situations...
I used it pretty well in my Fire Princess deck, but it's not good for certain decks.
Like, I've had situations where those were the only 2 monsters she's had in her hand, and so she just didn't play a monster.
Wow, I've never had that happen.
Yeah, I've had her have monsters in her hand.
Blair's AI has never been that bad. She won't not play a card.
I've had her just not play monsters before. And the worst card in her deck, the absolute bottom of the barrel...
Can you not edit their decks?
I can't edit her deck at the moment. She's not technically my tag partner.
Oh, not yet. You need to feed her more sandwiches.
No, I need to wait another 70 days for the tag tournament to start. My character's basically waking up, walking up to Alexis, saying hi, going to class, going to bed.
I will date you in 70 days. Only 70 days.
I am literally just waiting because there is nothing else to do. Yeah, no, like,
And the third one? Because we've already passed the...
Mind on Air.
What?
5-star, 1000 attack, 1600 defense. As long as this card is face up, players must show their hand to their opponent.
That's garbage.
Ceremonial Bells is better.
Yeah.
She has actually sacrificed my monsters before to summon it.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to know something else she does that would be really stupid?
What?
And she did this 3 times in a row.
Yep.
One of the enemies had a card which is a 1300 attack point monster that can attack twice.
Okay.
It would kill her Lady Warrior of the Wasteland.
Yep.
That can allow you to summon up to a 1500 attack point warrior monster if it's a warrior earth. Meaning she can summon Blade Skier, who has enough attack power to kill the monster.
Yep.
Every single time she put Elliot Cyber in attack mode. And it died. Immediately.
And yet you still chose to go with her for 2 reasons. Really, this is your own fault, really, because you couldn't prioritise good gameplay over...
No, I'm doing it because it's what young Raph would have wanted. Young Raph, admittedly, is stupid, but I'm following through. I will see it till the end.
Fair enough.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, please.
And cheerio!
Bye.